y'all, so I'm back with a highly requested video for my wash and go. Now I want to let y'all know before I get into the products and everything that I will be using that you need to start off on very clean, conditioned, shampooed and conditioned hair, and you really want to make sure that your hair can actually be manageable throughout the whole wash and go. So you want to make sure you done already combed out any tangles or knots, fairy knots, anything that can leave your wash and go very, very distasteful and just making you not want to do it ever again. So as you see, my hair is in 5 sections. I had parted my hair already, and I have my side part. This is parted off, separated. This is separated, and I got 2 back sections. So let's get into the products that you're going to need to get a really great wash and go. Well, what I use to get a really great wash and go. Stay tuned.
Alright ladies, let's hop into this wash and go. In this picture you see my curls. Now let me show you how to get them. Alrighty, you will need your leave-in. I will be using Afro-G's Curl-Rific Moisture Rich Leave-In, which is phenomenal. Second, I will be adding Cream of Nature's Argan Oil. Thirdly, I will be using Cantu for Natural Hair Coconut Curling Cream, which is moisturizing and creamy. You will love it. I do. Lastly, I will be making sure that my curls are defined by using the one and only classic Eco Styling Gel, and this is the Argan Oil one. Now, starting on freshly washed and clean and detangled hair, what you're going to do is apply your leave-in. Go ahead and spray it into the palm of your hands and make sure that you get it all in there. So, make sure that your section is also taken down and just start applying it from root to tip. Go ahead, girl. Work it through. Work it through. Simple as that. And make sure to coat those ends while you at it. Once you're finished with that section, move on to the next and apply the same process that you did in the first one to the next section. It's easy, boo. You got this. Now, by repeating the same steps, just spray your leave-in into the palm of your hands, rub it together so it's easily applied, and then just go ahead on and start applying it throughout your section of hair. Now, I just finished dyeing my hair. That's why I have black stains on the palm of my hand, so please disregard that you didn't see it. Alrighty, so now it's time to move on to the oil, boo. Alright, so you're going to take it and put it into the palm of your hand and just make sure that you get enough for your first section that you're going to be working on. Your hair is already moisturized with the leave-in, so we have no worries about locking this all in. Go ahead and start from root all the way down to the tip. As you see, I'm working it all the way through and continuing to make sure that my hair is coated really, really well with the oil. So now we're on to the next section. As you see, I'm having a hard time taking my hair out of the clip. Oh my god. So yes, we're going back in with the oil on this section, and I'm trying to get it out. So I'm trying, y'all. Rubbing it in the palm of my hands and applying it from root to tip. I am smoothing it through. I'm not trying to massage the scalp and do too much of movement, because that also makes your wash and go really puffy at the root, and it doesn't really lay. So as you see, I'm twisting it through and making sure, well, I'm like twisting the hair and putting it back into the pin, so I have it all the way sectioned up and ready for the next section. So here I go with the third section, making sure that I'm doing the same exact steps by smoothing the oil through, if I can get it in the palm of my hand enough, and continuing on. It's now time for step 3. We'll be going in with the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair. This is the coconut curling cream, remember, girls. And we'll be taking a good amount of it. a good amount, a generous amount, and rubbing it into the palm of our hands to get it nice and pliable so we can put it on our section of hair. Go ahead and start from root to tip and apply it. Work it in as you are applying it from root to tip. Take your time now, don't rush, boo. You got it, go girl. As you are applying the product, make sure that you're really focusing on those ends and as well as the shaft of the hair more than the root. So twist it up and move on to the next section. As you see, I'm taking my time to divide the first section in the front of my head really well. I'm making sure that I also clip it away so I don't get it in the way of the section that I'm working on in the front. So you're going to take the product, put it in your hands as usual, warm it up, apply it to the hair from root to tip, and make sure that you're really saturating your hair in the front. Your hair is not completely wet in this whole stage of this wash and go. You don't want soaking wet hair because your hair is not going to come out the way you want it, and the gel is really going to be gunky on your wash and go. So as you see, my hair is damp. I'm applying the product through, and as you see me applying it, you see my curls being defined already from the moisturizer. So take your time and apply it through, smoothing it through from root to tip and focusing on the ends as well. Alright, things are getting a little messy, but I'm showing you all how to make sure that you're smoothing the moisturizer through your hair. This is a very crucial part of the wash and go that I do take my time to do, and I make sure that I'm having everything in the front of my hair laid. You want to make sure that your curls are laid, honey. If you have to go back with the moisturizer to apply it to certain curls, then feel free to do so, as you see me doing right now. Like, just get it together, girl, because this is what really makes your wash and go signature from your part. So whatever way your hair is parted, you want to make sure that you really focus on where your hair is parted and the curls that's in. Alright, the last step for your wash and go. You really want to make sure that you're using a good gel. I'm using Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel. This gel does wonders. This will give you defined curly curls that you would love and would die for. Now what I do is take it 2-finger amount and I put it on the palm of my hand, rub it together, and I do the praying hands, and I just take the product and I start to just rake it through my hair, but not disturbing the curls as you see me doing right now. I'm not disturbing the curls, I'm just getting it through. And then I take my hair and I twist it. I roll it or twist it, whatever you want to call it. I roll my hair, and towards the ends, I take my finger and I make my own individual curl with my finger. That way, you're keeping your ends nice and coated with gel, and at the same time, you're creating the perfect curl, and none of your curls are going to look too out of order or too out of place. Alright, so your hair is now fully coated with all the products, and all you got to do is just shake, shake, shake. Shake them curls out. Go ahead now, shake it. Shake, shake, shake it. Now, after shaking your curls, you're going to take an old t-shirt and just start to blot your curls all over your entire head and just scrunch them together with a t-shirt. This way, you won't have so much of an excess of a film on your hair, and you will also not have so much of wetness, and this also cuts down on the drying time. So go ahead and scrunch your curls up with your t-shirt. So all I did was just put my hair in a ponytail and let it dry for 4 hours. After 4 hours of air drying my hair in a ponytail, it's time to diffuse, and I just take my diffuser and I just start to shape and mold my wash and go the way that I want it to fall whenever it is dry. Lastly, you just see me using a concentration nozzle on my blow dryer for even more of a stretch look at the roots. Here are pictures of my wash and go wet and dry. As you see, it's more of a bob look. This is the way my hair is shaped, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know if you like it, comment, rate, and subscribe.
I'm out in Sweden this evening, Stockholm this summer, champagning with pretty models that pose while they slumber. You have to see to believe it. Eiffel my tower, a long way from that Waffle House game, planning for hours. Now it's breakfast in bed, too high up to be scared. No key card, you a fraud, ain't no taking the stairs.